Hi, and welcome to the Begin, Become, Be blog. I'm Nigel, founder of Jensen, and today we're going to kick off the whole series with exploring the pillars of the kingdom, which are the beliefs of Jensen. And the first of those beliefs is the King in you. And this is something that's really at heart for me, and I think it's really important for each of us to try on and explore. And that is that I truly believe that within each of us there is a king or a queen, as the case may be. And I know that this can be difficult to get your head around, the idea that you really are infinite potential and that you could be, do, have anything that you want. But I just kind of want to ask you this: do you think you're put here to live a life of mediocrity? Are you just making up the numbers? And really, I hope you can't answer yes to either of those statements. And certainly keep watching if you did. So look, if we were to think for a moment about characters like Robert Downey Jr., do you think anybody would have seen a king in him before he had his second coming? Oprah, do you think anyone saw a queen in her in her younger years? And the reality is that both of those characters, larger than life as they are, you wouldn't question their royalty today. And I'm kind of just trying to illustrate here that at some point in time, and today they would still tell you, I'm sure, that they're just people doing the best they can, and they're just exploring their potential and living life on their terms. And the reality is that they made a choice to do that at some point in time, to believe and explore their potential. And that's the opportunity that we all have today to explore the king in us. The real takeaway there is I want you to hear that you are enough. And there's not much else to it, really. If you can deeply get in touch with the idea that the very essence of you, your source energy, is enough, then that's what it's all about. And by tapping into that belief and that true energy that is you, you'll find that life feels like it flows more. You're not working as hard to make things happen, and in fact things are coming to you, they're finding you. It's hard not to be drawn to somebody who is acting from core, from their source. And that's what being the king in you is all about. And look, if you're at a place where you're making some decisions around that and you're trying to tap into that, well then congratulations to start with. But I just want you to be aware of that you might find that there's some challenges from those around you who are quite comfortable and happy, whether they're conscious of it or not, to see you where you currently are. And unfortunately for many, your growth becomes a threatening thing for them rather than something they embrace. And I'm only really, I guess, bringing awareness around that and just inviting you to get comfortable with that exploration and being ready to do what you need to in real life to bring that forward for you. So look, be brave, tap into that inner you. Fight any prescription of mediocrity that is surrounding you culturally, from family, from whatever it is, education, whatever it is that's sort of keeping you in a box that you feel like you want to just break out of, then just tap into that, believe it. And you can't know until, it's not going to change until you change. So ask yourself, who will you become? Whose life are you going to live? And I hope the answer is that you're going to become the king or queen in you. And then you're going to live in your own kingdom, and in that kingdom you will reign. So look, thanks for listening. We're going to explore the second pillar in the next video. So look, I hope there's something in that for you, and be the king in you. #JRLife.